Hey, welcome back to our channel. We are the Scotch Brothers. My name's Paul. This is my brother Pete. And we are taking you through a journey of Scotch. What we like, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about the different regions of Scotch. We're going to talk about the different flavors of Scotch. And of course, we're going to taste Scotch because I think that's the most important thing. You can talk about it all day long, but when it comes down to it, I think it really comes down to actually getting in there and tasting the Scotch. What do you think?
That's my favorite part.
All right. So we've selected this is our go-to Scotch that we like drinking on a regular occasion. Obviously, it's not insanely expensive as Scotches go. It's about right around $75, $80 a bottle, but it's the Glenlivet 15 aged. And this is a French oak reserve. And we really, really love this as... It sounds bad to call it an everyday Scotch.
Kind of is for us, not really every day, but yeah, it's definitely our go-to bottle.
Every time we drink Scotch, we like to at least have one glass of the 15 from Glenlivet.
Indeed. So shout out to all you Glenlivet lovers out there. I'm with you.
Yes.
We're with you.
And so, just to give you a little bit about this, it is a French oak reserve, so it was in oak casks. And here's the nose, palate, and finish of this Scotch. So the nose is rich and buttery with a sweet fruit aroma. The palate is round, sweet, incredibly smooth, fruity and nutty flavors, a gentle cinnamon spiciness, and the finish is lingering sweet almond and spice.
I don't know if I've ever actually heard that before.
So I don't think we've ever actually read that before, to be honest.
Cinnamon? I gotta get into this.
Almond?
I mean, yeah, we've only had like 15 bottles of this, but you know, we're gonna find out if we got these flavors in.
We've definitely had a lot of this, and I've never actually read sweet almond.
Yeah.
Cinnamon spiciness. Well, you know,
I remember the almond. I do think I remember the almond with that. We've obviously read that. I don't know if we were drunk. We're probably drunk. We read that. But yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna get into this and we're gonna check it out. Why don't we pour a little here?
This is actually more on the spicy end, is what it says. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Not really.
yeah, probably. But it says more of the spicy end. You can see right there, it comes with spice. So it's got fruity, floral, vanilla, toffee, spice, and raisin. And spice is definitely the most.
Got a little, I don't know what you call it. Little graph there or whatever. That's
Yeah.
Now we are using the Glencairn glasses, and you know, I know you're supposed to be drinking it neat, but you know, we do like a little ice in our glass. A little bit of a bruising there.
Listen, this is my thing. Is that you can drink it however the hell you want to drink it. If you want to drink it with ice, drink it with ice. You want to drink it neat? Cool, drink it neat. You want to dilute it with water?
Hey, fuck you.
No, seriously. Dilute it with water.
Right.
However you want to drink it is fine. Whatever is best for you. We like to drink it on ice, on the rocks, and then we like to let it bruise a little bit. And so what we'll do is we'll put it on ice immediately and then take the first sip.
All right, so let's do that.
Let's do that.
That's really good.
I love it. That's so good.
So I do get the spiciness
And
on it
buttery.
right off the bat. Yeah, it is buttery. It's just so smooth. You know.
I can see the cinnamon. I'm not tasting any almonds, though, to be honest.
It's a little in the back. I mean, it's subtle. These are notes, right? I mean, it's not like it's not gonna hit you with almonds straight up. But I mean,
I'm going to have like the almond joy I ate earlier.
all right. But no, definitely a good Scotch, and there's a reason why this is our favorite. It's definitely smooth.
It's really smooth.
It doesn't have a whole lot of, you know, a lot of these different Scotches that we have behind us there, they hit you in different ways, and you're like, oh my God, I got to let that one bruise up a little bit. This one, I can almost drink neat.
Yes, I agree. And what happens with us when we drink scotches is we start it out with on the rocks and we start drinking it. And then as it bruises, we just drink it faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
And so we have on several occasions killed an entire bottle of 15 in a single night.
You probably know what I'm talking about for those Glenlivet lovers out there.
We are shitty at that point.
Yes, no doubt.
And so you'll probably see that on this channel. To be honest, we'll probably have an episode where we drink an entire bottle of scotch in one episode. Now, it takes us about 3 hours to do that. So maybe we'll do it on a live. Maybe we'll cut it.
Yeah, we'll cut it. You know, it's like, we're not going to take you on a 3-hour journey. Obviously, who wants to watch that? Two guys getting shitty for 3 hours, you know.
You never know what people are into, man.
You never know.
But yes, we are excited. This is definitely a go-to for us on a regular occasion.
It's just so good.
We are not alcoholics. I just want to get that out there. This is not an everyday.
Drink responsibly, is that what we're supposed to say?
Yes, of course, drink responsibly. But I think that, you know, we enjoy it on the weekends. We have 3-4 glasses. We have a nice cigar to go with it. We chill outside. Now, obviously, we're inside right now, so we're not going to be. We're firing up a cigar in here. My fiance would kill me if we, made the house smell like cigars. But it's always nice to have a good glass of scotch to be able to sit back, understand the nose, the palate, the finish, the notes that you need to be looking for, because most scotches will have that on either the bottle or the box. And so if you're not understanding, like, I'm not sure what I should be tasting, they'll tell you. They'll tell you what you should be tasting. And I can guarantee if it's not there, you could look it up online and it will tell you exactly what you should be tasting or smelling.
That's a good question. Now, what would you say is the difference between like a scotch and just like a regular whiskey? You know, for those that haven't tried scotch yet, how does that?
I think that scotch is so much more complex than a straight whiskey, whether you're talking Canadian whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, Irish whiskey. I think that when you're talking about a single malt Scotch whiskey, you're talking about complex flavors. You're talking about all of the things that we talked, like raisins and almonds and cinnamon and vanilla. And there's just so many different flavors. And we even, like we were talking earlier, we had, before we started this video, we were sampling some of the scotches behind us, and we had some of the Indri, which is it's an Indian whiskey. And just a side note on that is that you can't call it Scotch unless it's from Scotland.
Right.
So if you have something that's from India, like the Indri, you have to call it whiskey. It cannot be called Scotch unless it's actually from Scotland. So that Indian whiskey that we have back there is an Indian Scotch.
Yeah, I was actually hating on it when I first saw it. Before I had tried it, I was like, oh man, what are you doing? And it's like, Scotch from India that's not Scotch? I mean, what is this?
But I like it.
Yeah, it was, we'll talk about that in another time, but
it's triple cast.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't bad.
It's not bad. And for the price, it was like $60.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, right. not bad at all. Not bad at all. And this typically runs you anywhere. Like if you go to we got a liquor store right near our house here, and this runs about, with tax, about $80, which is pretty good for this bottle. Like literally, I saw it at like Save Mart. It's like $79 or $83 a bottle,
right?
For this, so they have a pretty good price on it. I went and asked the guy the other day. I said, who else buys this? And he was like, just you. So I'm basically,
yeah. You're keeping their Scotch collection alive over there.
Yes.
They stock it specifically for us, I think. At this point.
I think they are absolutely stocking it. So
Scotch, but yeah,
exactly. So let's have another sip of this. And
I've been sipping it the whole time. You've been talking. I've been sipping over here, just like that.
And see,
right,
as it bruises, the flavors will open up even more. So you won't get that rasp so much, that alcohol rasp, like, where it's a little bit hot. When it bruises, it kind of opens up the Scotch. And so you really get the flavors without having that kind of rasp on your throat, which is why some people like to cut it with water right off the bat. Now, we don't definitely like to do that.
We did it in the beginning, though, right?
We absolutely did in the beginning.
In the beginning, like, oh, we need a shot of water in this. But, as our palate kind of changed, and over time, we just said, you know what? I love the notes and the flavors that you get right off the bat. And your palate just kind of refines a little bit, I think, over, give it 10 bottles. And you will, you will notice the change. Yeah. But that's the thing is that neat. If you drink it neat, which is basically no ice at all, just straight in the glass, which is how these glasses are supposed to be done according to, the lore of Scotch, if you will.
I guess.
There'll be different flavors that'll come out, but Scotch is specifically, and you actually the one that told me this, Scotch is specifically designed to be used with water or with ice. Just drank with the water of ice, and it opens up, and the notes actually come out a lot more when you do that.
Yeah. So you'll see that when you start with the 15 and you're drinking it neat, it'll have a completely different flavor than if you had it over ice and you let it bruise just slightly.
Right.
The flavors will open up a little bit more.
Sweetens.
It will sweeten, but here's the deal, is that you might miss some of the flavors that you had when it was neat. Right. So I always recommend you trying it neat first, then putting it over ice, diluting it a little bit if you want to just let it bruise, or if you want to squirt a little water in there, whatever your preference is. Listen, we're not going to hate on you. I know he said that earlier, but he doesn't actually mean that.
What if you put like Coke in it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, see?
Well, the shit out of you. No. The Scotch is not meant to be cut with Coke or, oh God, no.
Yeah, right.
No. You put it over ice. You can add a little bit of water to it. That's fine. But other than that, no, please don't put any Coke with it.
Right.
You will completely drown out all the flavors of it, and you're basically using it to get drunk. And if you want to do that, go buy
Kirkland whiskey.
Yeah, Kirkland whiskey.
$18.99 for a 1.75 liter.
A bottle of Jameson.
Right, exactly. There you go. There's your
That's what you need.
Jack
to
and
do.
Coke, whatever.
You're not getting drunk on an $80 bottle of Scotch.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll find that but not with Coke.
Yeah, but not with Coke.
No, but you'll find that the flavor opens up a little bit, and you might miss some of the things that you had in the beginning. But it's going to be a much easier drink for you if you don't like how I wouldn't even call it harsh. We call it rasp.
Yeah.
Just because it tickles your throat a little bit, it's kind of like.
And for me, if I drink it neat, I tend to get heartburn. Just, if you're the same way, adding a few cubes of ice, just letting it bruise up a little bit is great. And the thing about it is, you see what he's doing right there? After a while, when it bruises, it gets to that point where it's like, whoop, and it's gone. I'll be sitting there talking, smoking my cigar, and he'll be looking at me like, where are you at?
I'm sucking ice.
Yeah, sucking ice. I'll be like, whoa.
I'm sucking ice.
There's a reason why we drink a whole bottle.
You're tripping, man. Listen. I just need a taste. That's all I need. Yeah, I just need a little taste.
A little taste, right?
I just need a little taste.
Exactly. The Glenlivet 15, if you want a real treat, push it up to the 18.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
Mm-hmm. It's more expensive.
Right? $170 expensive.
Use more expensive, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what is your favorite?
My favorite Scotch?
What is your favorite?
Favorite what?
Scotch.
Glenlivet 18. Glenlivet. I was even Glenlivet. Glenlivet 18 is my favorite Scotch. 100%.
Yes.
Glen 15 is what we go to because it's cheaper, in terms of cheaperness, in terms of, actually being able to afford one bottle a week is what we usually do. That sort of thing. But the Glenny 18, it's smooth. It has the greatest flavor. It's magical. It's pure magic in a bottle.
Yes. My favorite personally is the triple cask, rare and spicy. We got that. We got that. My fiance and I got that. We call this, my brother and I call this the chosen one. Uh-huh. And so we got this in Barcelona at the duty-free store. It was about $160. And it's a triple cask. It's oak, it's cognac, it's sherry cask, and they call it rich and spicy.
Can I change my mind?
No. You've already answered the question.
I forgot about that. He never lets me drink it. That's the problem.
Too bad. Oh, he's always like, just give me a taste. Let me have a taste. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Have a taste.
Yeah. Look at how much he's tasted. It's almost gone.
Yeah, we're hurting that bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Out of 9,378 bottles.
You know what? You need to get your ass back to Barcelona is what I think.
Okay. This is number 15. This is the 15th bottle off the press. And so, yes, I'm a little bit protective of it. But it is the favorite. It is by far my favorite Scotch.
I guess.
Every day drinking, not everyday drinking. Every week drinking the 15
He's lying.
is the way to go. But yeah, if I had to say my favorite, it's got to be the triple cask rare and spicy. Let me know if you've tried that.
Yeah, I want to hear from you guys if you've actually tried this, because we've actually talked to a couple of our friends, my cousin who's like big into Scotch and all that, and nobody has actually seen that bottle before.
No, and I've looked at it. I looked it up online. It doesn't look like it's really available in the U.S. I found one place that was selling it for like $300 a bottle. And so I'm definitely not going to buy it for that, or at least not yet, because I still have some. When it goes dry, then maybe I'll save up and buy it for $300 a bottle. But you know, I don't know. So my question to you is this: what do you want us to try or review? Like, we have plenty of things up here. So I don't know if you can see this in the back, but we have Glenlivet 21. That's the archive. We have the Rich and Spicy, which if you want us to review that, we'll go soft on that. Just FYI.
Let's do it.
We got the Oban 14. We did the Castle's Curse already. We got the Dalmore 15.
A taste of that one.
I know we killed this ball.
We crushed it. But there's enough for a little review.
There is. There's a Lagavulin 16. There is the Indri Indian whiskey. That's the one we talked about a little bit earlier, where that's an actual Indian Scotch, but can't call it Scotch, so it's an Indian whiskey. Then we got the Glendronach 12-year, and then of course we got the Glenlivet 14, which is a cognac cask.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely sweeter than this. So let us know what you want us to review, or if there's something that you guys really love that you want us to try.
Send us a bottle and we'll review it.
Just let us know what you want us to review. We'd be happy to go out and check that out, as long as it's not, $400 a bottle. We're not there yet. Wait till the channel picks up a little bit, then we'll be reviewing the Macallan. At Costco the other day was a $4,000 bottle of Scotch, dude.
Well, come on, get
44-year-old Scotch. And I read the reviews on it, bro. I had the notes and everything. It was smoke with smoke followed by smoke, ending with smoke. Yeah. I'm like, why the fuck?
If you know anything about us, you know that smoke ain't our thing. Yeah, the peatiness, I'm sure some people like it. Not really our thing.
It's not really our thing. Yeah. It's not really our thing. When you drink too much of it, it just tastes like you're drinking a campfire.
Right.
So that's definitely something that we don't like. However, we will absolutely review that Scotch. If you want us to review it, hey, this, it's got light smokiness. It's something that you really like. You want us to review. We're happy to do that. We're happy to go out, get a bottle of it, check it out, and drink it in front of you guys and let you know exactly how we feel about it. Because listen, there are some scotches that we have, like the Lagavulin 16, for example. It's smoky. When you cut it with water a little bit, it brings that smokiness down and makes it palatable for us. Now, for you guys who like smoke, that might be something that you're really into and that you really, really want to try. Cool. We have no problem trying that, reviewing that for you guys. You can't say it.
I can't have said it better.
You can't have said it better. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us, unless you got something to add.
Cheers.
Cheers. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Please just help us on this journey. Come with us on this journey as we take you through all the different scotches we're going to try. We're going to do full bottle reviews. We're going to get shitty on this channel. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So cheers to that.
Scotch Brothers, signing off.
Here we go.